How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews, back to yet another review. A little bit of double IPA, extra hopped double IPA-ness. I know you guys like that word. From Civil Society Brewing, it is their Camo, double dry hopped Camo, double IPA. Civil Society. Who is Civil Society? It is a brewery that Ralph sends me a ton of beers from. Thank you very much, Ralph. He sent this off with a bunch of other beers. They are Florida. They are brewing the crap out of these New England style IPAs, and they got some play. They're, a couple magazines rated them as one of the better kind of makers of the style as of late. So, if you watched my reviews of them, they've kind of had this close but not close enough thing for me personally when it comes to their New England style IPAs. Sans, the last one I had, was one of the better hazy IPAs I've had, so we'll see what's what. As far as what else it says in this can, it says double dry hop Camo, double India Pale Ale, 8.5% alcohol by volume, and done and done. It's got, a camo pattern with a little Frenchy bulldog in the background. There you go. I dig it, because I'm a sucker for dogs. Everybody should be. I was talking about that today at work. It was like listing things that if you don't like, we can't be friends. And one was dogs. One of my other ones is garlic. If you don't like garlic, you just can't be a good person. The other is Patsy Cline. Talked about that today quite a bit. So there you go. If you don't like those three things, then you're a horrible person. Anyway, index finger, just off white head. Nice creaminess to it. Pretty uniform bubbles throughout. She's that haze, baby. Orange, rich, deep, kind of darker orange. So has that kind of little bit of murky, a little bit of density to it. More dark orange than kind of just a glowing, kind of hazy. Doesn't have that kind of cataract-y, opaque-y, semi-opaqueness to it. So, see if we can get a nose on her. Deep, rich, dirty, filthy, kind of greenness. But it's not big. It's kind of just muddled and deep. I'm not getting much fruit character. More of a melon vibe. More of like just a rich, not overly ripened, but ripe enough kind of melon vibe. And that's all I'm really picking out of there. The green is definitely the biggest portion of it. It's not gigantic, but it's bigger than that kind of fruit component. But she smells nice, just kind of nothing insane. Let's put it that way. Let's dive in. Cheers. Ooh, definitely delivers on the green front, taste-wise. It's more of a kind of jarring, like specific, pinpointing, kind of striking kind of greenness. It's definitely in that weed category, the pulling weed category, like behind the lawnmower, mowing a half grass, half like weedy kind of field that has been mown in a long time kind of vibe. It's very pinpointing, very needly. It's not soft. It's not rounded. It's very, very sharp. Took me a long while to get to that word, huh? But it's tasty. The fruit component's kind of muddled. Definitely coming off melon, like a little bit of rindiness too. You're getting that kind of hot graininess, kind of mixing with almost like a kind of a mango skinny kind of bitterness. And then you get the kind of melon vibes in there, maybe a little bit of peach, maybe a little kind of pithiness from like an orange and stuff, but it's definitely kind of melon leaning. And that's pretty much it. It's super drinkable, super chuggable. Definitely something a little bit more with depth, having a bit more personality than some of the beers that I've had from Civil Society in the past. Not as good as the last one I had from these guys, but definitely a step in the right direction, at least for me. Tasty, but it's still a double IPA. It's almost 9%, so I feel like there could be a little bit more to it, especially at its ABV, but, definitely tasty stuff, let's put it that way. So let's talk about it. Is this one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late? Right on the edge. It's not on the outside, it's not on the inside, it's right on the edge there. The taste I'm getting, that greenness works for me. I like the way it's coming off, I like the sharpness of the greeniness. The fruit component's a little bit too small. The way it's playing with the sweetness of the malt and the kind of fruitiness of the hops, and what they're trying to do there, kind of giving you that illusion of the fruitiness. It should be just a little bit bigger in my personal opinion, but that's just me. And combine that with its ABV, that's why it's on the edge. If you told me this is a 4.5%, 5.5% beer, I'd be gaga. Let's put it that way. But since it's up there almost 9, that's where it's kind of like, okay, I just want a little bit more. Value and availability, don't know. Brewery only, I assume. Ralph can chime in on price and all that stuff. It's going to be what everybody else pays pretty much for these stickered cans. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like the Haze-Brow stuff. But if you want a little bit more sharpness from your green, in that it's kind of like I said, sharpness, kind of needliness to it, to where it's not as washed, it's not as wide, it's not as soft on the edges, it's a bit more sharper. If you're kind of looking for that in your beer, then this one will definitely deliver. So there you go, another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there, words and stuff. If you did or didn't, check me out in the social medias. Massive Beers. Type it into the Googs. Flip the script on that and go Beer Massive. Type that in the Googs and find the podcast. You can do it in http:// whatever it is, www.beermassive.com. I mean, you got to be legit on that shit. There's no S there. It's not secure, so you can steal our shit. But anyway, go there or your podcasting app and check out the podcast stuff. And there you go. Another review in the books. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully enjoying nice Haze-Brow beer right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.